welcome back to my channel. If you are new here today, please make sure to click that subscribe button. And for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave. Guys, I've been filming. I know that I said Vlogmas ended, but for me, I've decided to obviously continue until the end of December because like I said in my previous video, I know that I'm obviously trying to maintain and get used to the discipline of Vlogmas. I don't know if I'm ever going to do this again. Let me just say that. I don't know if I'm ever going to do Vlogmas again, but it was definitely an experience. But anyway, because I'm at Cape Town and I'm obviously going to be spending my 31st with you guys, I might as well give you guys content. Guys, what are we doing for the 31st, Marai? No, but where are we spending it? What are we doing? What's happening? What's cooking on? Anyway guys, I know I wanted to do this video for a hot minute, but because I had so many songs that I liked, as you guys can see by the title of the video, it was kind of difficult to compile a top 10. So what I did was I decided that I would compile top 10 mainstream, because I don't normally like the mainstream Amapiano music or Amapiano tracks. I normally like the ones that are, I don't know, not played often. But I decided that I would do my top 10 favorite, the ones I jammed in and out all year this year without fail, right? So if you guys are ready, I'm gonna give you guys my top 10 favorite Amapiano tracks of 2020 and let's get started. Please note guys, I'm probably not gonna play the song in this video because obviously I will get a copyright infringement. So what I will do is I will leave the song or a link or anything right around here in this space over here, and you guys can obviously download the track if you would like to listen to it. But I'm pretty sure that most of you know the top 10 songs that I'm obviously gonna drop on this list today. So let's get started. Now, my first best song that I played all the time, which was so strange because I never actually thought that I would play it. But anyway, it's Kabza De Small and Maphorisa, and the song that I genuinely liked was Hello. So, hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Okay, first of all, I just want to say that Maphorisa and Kabza have been the best duo for the past 2 years. Those guys have obviously transcended. They managed to give us Amapiano during a pandemic, during a panoramic, during a Panasonic, during a Pangea. Do you understand? Like, who does that? Who gives us the minerals like that? And besides, I told y'all Kabza was my crush. You know guys, I can see a hardworking man when I see him. Like, I can just see, oh, he's gonna take care of us. But anyway, I absolutely loved Hello. I thought it was such a nice song. I thought out of all the ones they've obviously done together, their first album is still gold. It's solid gold. But even all the other albums following, so all the other albums that they produced together afterwards, they had some timeless gems. Like even Mokumbini was actually really nice. There's a lot of songs. It was nice. Maphorisa and Kabza, literally they make a great team. What I understand is that, from my understanding, it looks like Kabza is the one who's the lyrical or the musical genius, and then Maphorisa is the one who's got the skill. And obviously together they make a really great team, right? So yeah, I really liked that song. I think it was one of my favorite ones in 2020. 2019 I was bumping a lot of their other tracks, but even the Once Upon a Time in Lockdown, that one had some gems. Yeah, Maphorisa and Kabza came with all the smoke. They didn't even let Prince KP breathe. They were sitting on Prince KP hair. Every time you want to say, yeah, but me, there was an album. Yeah, but another album. So yeah, Prince KP actually stopped after that irritating them because he could see he's not getting anywhere here. The next best Amapiano song for me was definitely Mokumbini, which was obviously another song by Kabza De Small. I think was this by Kabza only or Kabza and Maphorisa? But yo, Mokumbini. No, guys, I actually liked that song. Like, I played it all the time. There was a point where I couldn't stop playing that song. But I think it is also Kabza and Maphorisa as well on that one. So like I said, they definitely take up a lot of spots in the top 10, but you know I kind of made a little diverse list for you guys. But definitely Mokumbini, you need to check it out. It's actually a really good song. The next best song for me was definitely Gosta by Focalistic. Yeah! First of all, he sang about me. because I am a star. That's what my name means. And you know, a real nigga, real recognize real. But yeah, he came out with some top-notch tracks with Gosta and Black. Like Focalistic came out of nowhere, and he literally just, he trailblazed this year. Like he trailblazed. I don't know if I knew him from last year. I didn't know him from last year, but I knew him from this year. I actually found out about Focalistic through Vigro. Is it Vigro or Vigro? That little boy who's 19, the one who came up with the Baby Boy album. Yeah! Guys, the combos were communicating. And then after that, Focalistic, I think obviously branched out on his own and came out with his EP, the one that had Black and Gosta. But I think I prefer Gosta over Black. I really prefer Gosta. Like I love it. I love it. Yo. And the thing is, the reason why I love it so much is because Candace kept making me listen to it during lockdown. Like, oh, Candace would put in Gosta when she got a chance. As soon as we got into the car, she'd put in Gosta. I miss my friend. The next nice song for me on the list was definitely Stolen Goods by the Lowkeys. Yo, guys. Yeah. Guys, you know what? Let me tell you something about South Africans and how we describe songs. We always say, do you know that song that goes? We don't have time to remember the name. We really don't have time to remember the name. So this one, it goes. I can't do it, guys. I'm sick. But yeah, yo, Stolen Goods. Have you heard Stolen Goods go off at Moja? You? Guys, I don't know where they got that lady to ululate, but when she ululates, I want to ululate with her. That song can get any place moving up and jiving. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody loves Stolen Goods. Everybody. If you don't love Stolen Goods, just unsubscribe. Maybe dislike. No, don't you dare. Unsubscribe from this channel because you obviously don't know nice things. But yeah, no, Stolen Goods. Yo! No, yeah, those guys came through with that jam. I listen to it every chance I get. Sometimes before I go to a party and I want to hype myself up in the car. I know we all do this, don't even lie. You know, like when you're driving to somewhere and then 2 minutes before you get there, you now open the windows, you're playing a song. Stolen Goods for me. Stolen Goods. Right. The next song on the list for me is definitely Nandini by Mthuda. Mthuda came with the heat since last year. Mthuda came with the heat. And I don't know who Mthuda thinks he is. I don't even know what Mthuda looks like. He could walk right past me. I wouldn't even see. But I'm his biggest fan. I'm Mthuda's biggest fan. No, guys. Now I want to go to Moja. No, Mthuda's come through with the heat. Mthuda has been releasing hit after hit after hit after hit. Have you guys heard my blanking? Hey! Ho! Yo! Guys, do yourselves a favor and jump onto Mthuda. I'll probably Google his face and see if I can find it, but I probably won't find him because I have no idea. I have no idea what Mthuda looks like. Period. Right. The next song on my list is definitely by Major League DJs. You know what? Major League actually is the one group or the one. They're not a band. They're a group of guys. They're the only pair of DJs who haven't been boxed into any category, which is really, really good. But at first I thought that maybe that's almost like a setback for them because they jump onto anything that kind of trends. But in the Amapiano sector of things, they've really come through well. Because I remember even the last time when we were all jumping onto that house / very Africanized music where excuse me guys, where a lot of people were like working with Burna Boy and Wizkid. They really tried that sound. I don't think it worked for them, and they've been doing different types of sounds. So they would do house music, they would do very laid back music, but I think they're slowly kind of finding their niche. But I like the fact that they like to play in different spaces musically. That's a word, right? Musically, I think so. So yeah, Lepleni Lendile was definitely on point. It was Major League featuring Casper in Your Vest. And you guys know Casper in Your Vest obviously as a South African rapper. But I like the fact that they obviously dived into something different, Amapiano. But Casper has definitely been doing really well in the Amapiano sector, because it wasn't just Major League that he featured on. He featured on quite a few people who were doing Amapiano songs. So yeah, that was really, really nice. I love that song. Especially when it goes, guys, I could even go to Maja right now. I want to go to Maja right now. Right. The next song on my list is definitely Calvin Momo. Momo's Private School. The whole album. I don't even want to pick a song, because me as the child of God that I am, I know better. But yo, that album from beginning to end is banger after banger after banger after banger. 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 Don't delete. I didn't. Guys, who is Calvin Momo? Where did it come out of? Is his surname really Momo? Is it like Momo? Like, really? Does really have a private school? No, I'm kidding. But that badge was kind of cute though. But I was like, who this nigga? Who is he? But Calvin Momo, I just have to tell you that your album is solid gold. Gold. But if I really had to pick a song that I can't live without off that Momo's album, I would definitely pick Momo's Private School. Why did you call it Private School? Yeah, man, this was a solid overflow. Ooh! Overflow, guys. Overflow. Right. Kumbaya. Lately, Soul to Soul, Thoughts of You, Mpilo, Overflow, and I don't remember which one I like after Overflow, but I like it, but I don't know the name. You know what I'm saying? If I were to hear it, I would know it. So it must go, you know? Gotta listen with the ear. Right. The next top 10 on the list definitely has to be Amanigi Nigi by Kamo Mphela. Guys, we had to put in a lady in this. We had to put in a lady in this list. And I really do think that I'm a nigga, I'm a baby, hi chickeny, hi yippee, yeah, bo. No, the lyrics obviously, they're lyrics, but it's the song. It's I'm a nigga, hi you beefy, hi you chickeny, hi you cheesy. Like, she's going down the same route as AKA with the Groza, and I don't mind. If you guys might have an idea of who Kamo Mphela is, but you're not sure, she's also one of like these breakout stars that obviously kind of gained so much momentum for dancing and ending up on like social media, like on Twitter, and she kind of blew up, and now she's like kind of like a household name. I would call her a celebrity. She has really like worked her way to the top, and she's moved kind of from just that dancing, now she's doing music, and I'm all about that. I am all about that, and I really like I'm a nigga, guys. I don't want to lie. It's not a song that I would play in the car, but if I hear that groove, I'm a nigga, are you cheesy, are you chickeny, are you beefy, yo. Kamo Mphela came through with the heats there. Okay, the next song on the list definitely has to be VSOP by Mr. Jazzy Q. Oh my god, before we even start, Jazzy Disciples, that album, solid gold. But then obviously I think there were rumors that they kind of like separated, and now I think Josiah's the other one, and I think Jazzy, is Jazzy Q Josiah? Who's the other one? I don't know their names. I don't know their names, but there's Jazzy Q, who is the dark skin guy, and then there's the other one who's the light skin guy. So I think they kind of split up, and now they're doing their own things. They're producing like different sounds. One thing I did notice about Jazzy Q is Jazzy Q is going more mainstream now. Now he's going more mainstream, like bangers, hits, and I think the other guy, if his name is Josiah, he's still sticking to the true sound of Jazzy Disciples, which in all honesty, if I had to pick and like put my money, I would put my money on the other guy if his name is Josiah. Unless Josiah is Jazzy Q's name, then I'm really sorry, I don't know. I don't know. I'll call him Jazzy, I'll call him Disciple. So if I had to pick long term, and I was actually having this conversation, there was a guy on Twitter, he's actually like a good friend of mine, Taporanko. He was actually describing it down to the T for me that Jazzy Q is going more mainstream. He's going more bangers, hits, very AKA, very release hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. The only problem is that hits like that don't have like a timeless element about them. So you would have to produce hit after hit after hit after hit. Whereas Disciple, this side, is still sticking to the true sound. And that true sound is what made Jazzy Disciples Jazzy Disciples. I think obviously Jazzy added that whole new element. But if I had to bet my money, I think I would put my money on Disciple, because he's got another sound. That sound is very timeless. It's very like Black Coffee. I don't know if you guys have noticed how Black Coffee has decided to go very mainstream European, very like, you know, we laugh, but Black Coffee is making buku money because of his, you know, he understands what the whole people, like what the general consensus wants to hear. That's the thing. But yeah, no, they produced, VSOP was going in a bit hard for me, like not the normal one, like VSOP. I mean, I still drink the normal one. I give out the pressure. Me, I don't want the pressure. No. Right. Next song on the list, which it should be the last one, but I added one more because I had to add that guy in. But the last one is definitely Dagiwe by Durban Gogo. Guys, personally, I'm a big fan of Durban Gogo. I'm a big fan of Durban Gogo as an artist, as a DJ. She's untouchable. In the space, Durban Gogo has so much resemblance to DJ Zinhle back then, when DJ Zinhle was solely a DJ, that I see her definitely playing long term in this game. I don't see, how do I put it? Like, you remember when it was DJ Zinhle, DJ Sindo, DJ Smama, but the one we remember the most is DJ Zinhle. That's Durban Gogo right now. Durban Gogo is trailblazing the space. There are people who are coming through your Tulipongolo, your tele shows and things like that, but Durban Gogo is dominating the space in terms of DJing. She is brilliant. Ha! Ha ha! Dubs in the Gogo. Hi. Dagiwe is an amazing song. I actually heard it like, I think a couple of days ago. And I was like, I have to add this on the list. I have to add this on the list. We have to rep more females in the space, because I think a lot of the time people don't realize that females are also producing really, really good music. It just so happens that with Kamo Mphela, hers trended because obviously the lyrics were worth talking about. But with Dagiwe, it's the beat, guys. It's the No, Durban Gogo is coming with the smoke. She's coming for everyone in the space. She really is. She really is. She's the true definition of those olden day DJs that used to play by ear. Ha. But anyway, and her dress sense. What the fudge? Like, I keep asking myself, does Durban Gogo have a stylist? Like, she's always, it's a banger on banger with the wig. It's a banger every week. Like, I also want to be someone who always has wigs on call. Like, this is not fair, guys. This is not fair. But yeah, no, Durban Gogo, it's a banger. It's a banger. Anything with Durban Gogo is a banger. It's a banger. Okay, fine. The last song that I definitely needed to add, it was a new addition because I heard it a couple of days prior, but I had to add it, was Chomi by Something Soweto. Oh! What a banger, guys. What a banger. What? You know, the first time I heard Something Soweto singing, I thought it was a girl. And even till today, I haven't accustomed myself to the fact that that's how he sounds. You get what I'm saying? Because he sounds like a woman. But Something Soweto is definitely a force to be reckoned with as well. He's also one of the people in the space who's really trailblazing, and his sound is very unique. It's a very Amapiano mixed with a lot of like melodic feels. It sounds good. It's not something that you have to think. You can play it in the car, you can play it at groove. That's what I'm saying. It's a very diverse kind of sound, which has the whole Amapiano vibe to it, but it also has a melodic tune to it. Oh! No, Something Soweto is a force to be reckoned with. There was no way I couldn't add him on this list. There was no way. Because the thing is, he worked with Kabza and Maphorisa, but that was like their first and second album, and then he did his own thing on Pity Pity. But now he released a new album called Danko. And in Danko, there's Chomi. Oh, guys, Chomi. I don't know who you think you are, Something Soweto, but if you're wondering, you are that bitch. You are. You really are. But yeah, guys, that is it. I think those are my top 11 because I added one more and it was actually supposed to be top 10. Those are my favorite. Those have been my hits for 2020. If you guys want to see me do top 10 in terms of different genres, so R&B and soul, and you want to see me do hip-hop, definitely comment down below. Thank you so much for spending your Vlogmas with me. And until then, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much and goodbye.